Mobile browsing has come a very long way since the last time we looked at web browsers specifically. So how do they compare now? I'm Taylor Martin, this is Pocketnow, and these are the browser wars, Android versus iOS. For many of us, web browsing is the heart and soul of our mobile usage. Browsing web pages from a coffee shop on your phone or buying something from Amazon while waiting in line. These things define what makes modern smartphones so different from their ancestors. Mobile browsing today is not all that bad, enjoyable, and efficient. But how does mobile browsing compare between two opposing platforms, Android and iOS? Third-party web browsers are available by the dozens, and many of the same browsers are available on both platforms, Opera, Dolphin, and Chrome, just to name a few. Rather than getting caught up on the third-party discussion, we'll stick to stock browsers. And technically, Android phones often come with multiple stock browsers. The LG G3, for example, comes with two browsers out of the box, LG's custom browser and Chrome. But since Chrome is now the default Android browser used on virtually every Android phone, we'll use it for the basis of our comparison. In other words, this is Safari versus Chrome. Let's see how they compare. We could compare page load times and benchmarks like the SunSpider JavaScript test, but those things are more dependent upon hardware, meaning the results will vary from phone to phone. And those results are inconclusive and useless anyway, since Safari and Chrome use different JavaScript engines. So a simple feature comparison makes the most sense. Safari appears rather feature-light. The address bar has only 4 functions: OmniSearch, web address input, refresh, and toggle reader mode when applicable. And the bottom navigation bar has only 5 buttons: back, forward, share, bookmarks, and tab. Immediately, it's easy to see Chrome on Android has a considerable amount of additional features. Unlike Safari, there is no bottom navigation bar. It only has a slim address bar at the top with a button for refresh, tabs, and a settings button which reveals a long list of options. New tab, new incognito tab, bookmarks, other devices, so you can see which tabs are currently open on your other devices running Chrome, history, share, and more. There is also a request desktop toggle, which will try to override mobile websites to provide a desktop-like browsing experience, something which can't currently be done using Safari. And other features, like the print button, incognito mode, or even find in page, are actually available in Safari, though not so out in the open. To print from Safari, simply hit the share button and select the print button. And to enter private browsing mode, tap the tabs button and select the discrete private button in the bottom left corner. Searching a given page for a word is far less intuitive. Once the page has loaded, tap the address bar and start typing the word or phrase you're searching for. Below the suggested searches, bookmarks, and previously visited pages, the On This Page section appears. Tapping that will give you the on-page results. Between Chrome and Safari, tab switching is almost identical. Tap the tabs button and scroll vertically through all open tabs and slide left or right to close any tab. The only difference is how easy Chrome makes it to close all tabs in the press of a button. This requires sliding each tab away in Safari. The other major difference is the ability to share a web page to almost any installed application using Chrome on Android. This is a core function of Android, not Chrome specifically. Simply hit the settings button and select share. You're immediately met with all compatible applications which you can share to. This makes it extra easy to save a web page to Pocket or Evernote, to share to your third-party Twitter client or even Google+. In Safari, the share function is limited to services handpicked by Apple, AirDrop, Messages, Mail, Twitter, or Facebook, all through official clients only. You can also bookmark, add to a reading list, add to home screen, copy, or print. For instance, to share a page to Pocket, you'll have to copy the link, close out of Safari, open Pocket, and paste the link to save it. Or you could create a bookmarklet, a short script that works like a bookmark. But bookmarklets are very limited in functionality. The upshot is that third-party sharing support will be coming in iOS 8, and thusly will be available in Safari. The ability to request desktop mode is coming as well. Still, we actually enjoy browsing from Safari almost as much as Chrome. In Safari, the address bar and bottom navigation bar hide away as soon as you begin scrolling, and they reappear if you scroll upwards. Rotating to landscape also reveals a completely full-screen mode. And Chrome doesn't come with a reader mode either, whereas Safari gives you a text-only view for more efficient reading. Frankly, both browsers are great. Of course, they both have advantages and disadvantages. Chrome's tab sync, for instance, is more reliable and cross-platform. And you can seamlessly jump between regular and incognito browsing in Chrome, a feature Safari users won't get until iOS 8. But Safari is a more lightweight experience with less clutter and a built-in read later mode. If we had to choose one over the other, it would certainly be Chrome on Android, simply for its extensive sharing options, desktop mode, and more intuitive navigation. But Safari on iOS isn't far behind at all. We feel iOS 8 will put the two on fairly even ground. Folks, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to click the thumbs up button below and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more browser wars in the future, and of course follow us around the web, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+ at Pocketnow. I'm Taylor Martin. You can find me on Twitter at CasperTech, and I will see you next time.